In this free 10-minute webinar, you're going to learn about dating and how it should be more like networking and not hunting. You're also going to learn about bringing your best self every time. And also, you're going to receive some strategies in order to be the best dater you can be. Along with this 10-minute free webinar, you will receive a self checklist where you can assess whether or not you're on the right track and how far along you are to being the best dater you can be. Hi, I'm Shayna Tebe, professional matchmaker and date coach. In my experience, also as a social worker, a family mediator, and a networker, I have learned a lot about people. And I've learned how to help people be the best dater they can be, especially using principles of network marketing and networking in general. So, what I'm going to do today is we're going to go over 8 elements that are from networking that are going to make you a great dater. So, today we're going to create your dating power team. So, what's a dating power team, you might ask? Okay, think about it like networking for your business. Imagine that the ideal client is a bride. Now, what kind of services do a bride need? A bride needs photography, makeup, an event rental hall, a caterer, all of those things. Now, none of them compete with each other, but they're all services that enhance the bride and her special day. Now, take those principles of the power team for networking and bring them into your dating life. So, what we're going to do right now is imagine to yourself that the center is you, the dater, the single. And what are 8 of the elements that you need to create your dating power team? Element 1 is your list. So, what does that mean, your list? Okay, you know, when you're hungry and you go to the grocery store and you don't have a list, you end up with all kinds of crazy stuff in your cart. Hot Cheetos, Doritos, soda, any kind of thing because you just needed something and you were hungry in the moment. However, when you know you go with a list and you're intentional, you come out of the grocery store with more or less the right things. So the same is true about dating. So the first thing is your list. Now, on your list, I want you to break it down into what are your must-haves, what are your nice-to-haves, and what are your absolute deal breakers, non-starters that do not align with your values. Now, once you have your list, then you're going to be ready for element 2, which is creating your bio. So, what's a bio? A bio is a representation of you as your best self. And I like to add in a few things to the bio. First, you need a great picture of yourself, which is actually element number 3, which I'll get back to. So, element 2, the bio, you want a good picture of yourself. You want to use the information from your list to identify who you are, what you're looking for, things that align with you and your values. That is a little bit more about your bio. Now, let's go to element 3, which is your headshot. You definitely want a forward-facing, good lighting headshot. And here are some of the things you want in your headshot. Just you. You don't want other people in it. You don't want people to be confused. Ooh, which one is he or she? You know, you just want one picture of you. And you do want a full-length photo, and you do want a photo of you either doing something you love or just like a couple outfit changes. If you can't get a professional headshot, then ask a friend who's good at photography, go outside and feel good about yourself and take a picture that way. So now that you have elements 1, 2, and 3, your list, your bio, and your headshot, that's going to offer you a good way of representing yourself as your best self every time. Now, beyond that, let's go to element 4. You want people to advocate for you, whether it's a matchmaker, a best friend, a sister, clergy, somebody who you know, like, and trust and has your best interest. what you want to do is then you can give them your bio and you want people to advocate for you and you have something tangible that you love that represents you as your best self. Now, give it to somebody, a few people, one, two, or three people who can advocate for you. Element 5 is your wing person. You need a good wing person to go out with. So your wing person is going to help you feel comfortable. Your wing person is going to help you maybe point out people who you might be interested in. And your wing people is going to be that one who can facilitate maybe an introduction. So that's really good. Everybody needs a good wing person to have their back when they're going out. It makes the whole experience more fun and comfortable. Element number 6 is networking opportunities. So you have your wing person, but where are you going to go? So look for places that align with your values, that you think you would meet your person. So that's what you need to do. Look in the local paper, look online, ask friends to find places that you would like to go to meet that person. So if you love to go to yoga, go to all the yoga studios in your area, meet a whole bunch of people in your network, widen your network. If you know that religion or some type of value is super important to you, find where those people are and what events they are going to. Then bring your wing person and head on out. Element 7 are your go-to outfits. Now, you have places to go, you have someone to go with, you know who you're looking for. So have a couple go-to outfits that make you feel confident, comfortable, and represent you as your best self. You just need a couple that we're going out, this is what I'm gonna wear. And the 8th element that I wanna talk about are having stories in your back pocket. So have some great stories, relatable content. So if somebody mentions their favorite holiday, you can talk about your favorite holiday. You have some stories that, maybe you've told a couple times so that you can always have something interesting to talk about. Although being a good listener is extremely important, also having some interesting and engaging tales to tell about yourself that you feel comfortable telling are engaging and fun. So there you have it. Those are 8 elements to create your dating power team to be the best you can be along this journey of dating. We've covered a lot of ground today, and I want to thank you for being here with me. I'm really passionate about helping people find love and implementing the right strategies to do that. Now, before we finish, I wanted to go over some of the ways that we can help implement these teachings into your dating life. Because learning these concepts is just the first step. Implementing them is where the real magic happens. If you're ready to take action and find meaningful connections, I've created 3 different ways that we can work together. First, for those of you who are ready to take full control of your dating life, I created an 8-module series called Ditch the Dating Apps and Be Your Own Matchmaker. It is a mixture of thoughts and action steps. You will master proven strategies for creating authentic connections in a supportive group environment, and you could do it at your own pace. Many of the participants have found amazing connections just within months of changing their approach after they've learned the proven strategies in the Ditch the Dating App and Be Your Own Matchmaker course. Second, if you prefer a more personalized approach, I would love for you to schedule a one-to-one consultation with me because we can get really deep. And I want to know, what have you done up until this point? What are some of your challenges? What are your wins? And I want to help outline a roadmap for you in order to see whether what services work for you or what tweaks you might need to make in order to be the best dater and find the right connections for you. And third, for those of you who want to stay connected with me and be on my radar for possible match opportunities, I invite you to join my database, and then I will reach out to you when there's a likely match. Remember, finding the real connection is not about endless swiping or wishing or hoping that your person's going to fall from the sky. It's about creating a systematic approach in order for you to be your best self, show up, and find your person. I truly believe that everybody deserves to find love, and I'm here to help make that happen for you. Thanks for watching, and I can't wait to take the next step in your journey.